Shalom, and welcome to The Bible Comes to Life. Join us as we explore the stories of the Bible and experience them where they actually happen, in the land of Israel. I'm Omer Eshel. Today we will talk about Mount Tabor, one of the most important mountains in the history of Israel. Mount Tabor is the highest part of the Lower Galilee, on the north side of Jezreel Valley. It rises 1,500 feet, and because it stands by itself, surrounded by valleys, it is very noticeable. It is featured prominently in many events throughout history. If we turn to our Bible, we read in Psalm 89, verse 11, "The heavens are yours, the earth also is yours. The world and its fullness, you have found them. The north and south, you have created them. Tabor and Hermon, rejoice in your name." Here, the Bible refers to Tabor, the highest mountain in the Lower Galilee, and the Hermon, the highest mountain in the land of Israel, as one, as the symbol of creation that demonstrate the mightiness of the Lord. Let us turn to Mark 9. Now, after 6 days, Jesus took Peter, James, and John and led them up to a high mountain, apart by themselves. And he was transfigured before them. His clothes became shining, exceedingly white, like snow, such as no launderer on earth can whiten them. And Elijah appeared to them with Moses, and they were talking to Jesus. The high mountain in this story is Mount Tabor. Again, it is not the highest mountain in Israel, but because of its surrounding topography, it is the most obvious one. This is why Jesus chose it. Continuing in Mark, "And a cloud came and overshadowed them, and a voice came out of the cloud saying, 'This is my beloved Son, hear him.' Suddenly, when they had looked around, they saw no one anymore, but only Jesus with themselves." This story is one of the most important stories in the entire Bible. It is the story in which the Lord actually speaks to the disciples and declares that Jesus is his Son, his beloved Son. It is one of the first places that the disciples actually understood that Jesus is the Son of God. When you visit Mount Tabor, you can see how steep and isolated, how it is a high mountain. When you reach the top, you can see for miles and miles the entire Jezreel Valley, the town of Nazareth, Armageddon, Mount Hermon, and the Sea of Galilee. This is the place where Jesus transfigured himself from his earthly being to the heavenly being. And when you stand there, you will stand in the footsteps of John, Peter, and James. You can imagine Jesus transforming before your eyes, becoming white like snow. You will understand why Jesus chose this mountain over all other mountains in the area, because this is the perfect place to show the transfiguration. This place, which is so obvious and unique in the area, no one can miss it, and no one can forget the amazing events that took place here. Only in Israel where the Bible comes to life.